as our ancestors and the Orisas, they're timely. The thing about it is that you're gonna say you're gonna be somewhere. The object that you need to be where you're gonna be at doing what we're doing, because the window of opportunity.
Come this way. Come this way.
Yeah, the window of opportunity.
Yeah.
Ain't always gonna be there for you. Yeah. So I'm going to open up with a libation to the ancestors and to the Orishas, and this is what we always do, and then we'll get started here. The topic for the day is part 2 of reconnecting to your ancient past through the science of IFA, communicating through the Orishas. And what we're going to attempt to do today, when we get started, is to teach you and show you. You have to be an initiate to do the OBI. That's O-B-I. I'm going to get to that in a minute. To communicate. And we'll break that down. But let me do this opening first. And I'll get this so the camera can catch it, because everything we got is going to be recorded.
I'm looking for the one and only Fred Yapper,
Yeah, come upstairs.
Officer Martin.
I want to ask everyone to understand why we recognize our ancestors and communicate with them, invite them to be a part of this meeting today. Only tutu, only tutu, Eli tutu, obey tutu, obey Orisha tutu, Orisha tutu, Egun tutu, tutu la raye, tutu la ra, ibeji, Ogun, ibeshi, ibe, Egun, ibeshi, or Ostura, obeshi Orishi, ibe, mojuba, Kumaran, we invite the ancestors into the meeting along with the Orishas. Ashe. I just want to thank everyone. We're going to sit and get started. I am Baba Yashabiyah, ruler Baba Tunde, which means I'm a father of secrets. I'm one of the ancient ones returned. And this may sound a little crazy and far-fetched. I really don't care. I know that we are, few of us were sent back to bring us to the knowledge of who we are as a people, what we are in our place in this world, and what we're not, and why we're suffering, because we begin to chase and follow after another man's God and ideas. You got to get back to your power, basically, until you do, and do what we was taught to do, how to do it, and begin to recommunicate with our ancestors, or Gunguns and the Orishas, and help us through this, brother say, through this American Holocaust, to get things balanced, because this is our world. I'm gonna say it again. This planet that you call Earth, Tara, is and belongs to the indigenous people of melanin hue. They were called, before then, we were called the people of the 11 other she people. Our name has evolved through the years, and I know people don't like me to say this, but it's true. What you call Africa, we was long before that. They named it different things. It's no attack, just facts. It was called the Congo, and they renamed it. But we killed other kids called Pangaea, which we ruled the whole planet. You can't put me in a corner, and I own the whole damn thing. We're everywhere. You can't miss, we're everywhere. And I love the idea, concept that Dr. Benjamin brought. But what we talk about today is going to transcend some of these things, because we got to get reconnected. And I'm going to be talking about this IFA in the 4th and 5th dimension. Who was here before, talk about the 3rd dimension. I'm not going to go back to all of that. Through the 3rd dimension, which means that's matter called here on. You got to go into a spirit realm. And when you go into the spirit realm, you go up, there's 12 levels. 12 levels. And each level in IFA has 18 levels to each level. A lot of Bible don't teach because they're stuck in no attack, in rituals and ceremony. there comes a time you got to transcend that. Why do you have sacrifice, rituals, and ceremonies? Is to teach you, number one, humility, obedience, and reverence. Once you learn this, it all be automatic. You walk in, you respect your elders. You know how to honor each other. And number one, be an individual of your word and learn how to do what? Follow instructions. So IFA teaches us through what they call patakas. Every Orisha, or everyone that comes here, had to come through what they call, you lead the grand council of the Orishas, or the elders, the council of the Mara, we call that Yah, because what you're dealing with, that is the supreme above supreme. When you lead to come to the earth as spirit, as idea, then thought. I always ask people in the course, I say, listen, do you know who you are, what you are, and where and where? Who, what, when, and where? They look at me and they claim to do. Then you ask the question about, well, which came first, the chicken or the egg? What came first? The what? The what? The very what? The thought.
Oh.
And you became from the mind. Even when your parents came together to have a child, they thought about doing what? Having a baby. And most times in that planning, they put all that energy together. And as Doc Ben says, and the way you think when you cohabitate, that what goes in that child because it goes through the sperm. Well, when the research came together for us to come together, a certain knowledge was implanted within us to bring here to help make this place a better place for all humanity. And because we have deviated and let the enemy or the devil or other things come in and usurp and take over, we have lost our paternal connection. We don't know who we are or what or why we're here, we just in. That is not the case. We all the time tell everybody, if you're here and you're walking on this earth and you have, you are not a human being, you are a what? A supreme being. And when you're supreme, that means what? You are innately a ruler of this planet. Whatever degree you pick up, whatever knowledge you get, you're supposed to rule that, you're supposed to own it, you're supposed to control it, develop that. But we done got lazy, we done got laid back, we don't folks to wait on us and do for us what we need to do what? For what? Self. So my job today is to try to help us and show us how to reconnect, how to find out who is governing our Ori, your head, who's connected with your heart, your emotions. So your journey will be a lot easier because a lot of us are trying to do what the European shop used through the old cat they call JC. Praying. We did not pray.
Right.
The word pray comes with me to prey upon, to devour, to attack. Did you get that? Yeah. Okay. When you down there, you 2 or 3 things taking place. Either begging for something or trying to run from something. Right. But you have to have, but we have the power to control things because we knew what to do, when, and where. Now, a lot of people don't like this book called the Bible, but I use it because people, it's the most popular English literature known to mankind.
Right.
Bestseller.
Right.
Less read and less understood. Because in here, a lot of our works, because without IFA, it be no Bible.
Right.
I'm going to prove that in just a minute. See, when myself and my brother there, y'all call him meatball, but that's your leg boy. Keep it a crossroad. He dressed in this red and black today. Let's go who he is. Keep it a crossroad. That's why he's always like a shark in bloody water. If you come in, he's going to hit you with some words. He's going to attack you because he wants you to wake up and get sharp.
Got your blood on.
Got it on you. And a long time ago, and I'm trying to slow down, but when I start talking about this, people, I get excited. Hair going on my face, my energy start jumping up, and you get off, because I love this. When I finally found my way back home and got reconnected, I died for this. I go down for this because this is it. This, Ifa, the wisdom and knowledge of Ifa and our ancestors, this is because we got to learn to get back to what? Respect. Most times you find a gang member now, well, man, he disrespected me. How do you disrespect you when you ain't respect your own self? Now, I'm gonna go out a little beat track a bit. You walking around, you're sagging your bagging, looking like who would have thought it, and you want respect. Learn to respect yourself first. Then you can ask for respect. But we don't respect our parents, the school teacher, no authority. Come on now. You got to what? Earn respect. But they thought they taught from the womb how to respect, what to do when you come and how to recognize your ancestors, how to recognize your parents, and pay respect. We got away from that. But we got to get back. If we expect to get through this, we got to get back to it. So this thing will be in 3 phases today. I'm going to introduce you to the knowledge of IFA, the spirit and the teachings of it, and how to communicate with your ancestors and your Orishas. We lost that. Make your job easy. I'm going to put a tool in your hand so when you go out there, you ain't got to worry, man, what I do about this? You can't pray and ask JC. You can't ask Jesus Christ or Johnny Cocker, none of them cats. This thing's innately in you. You got to know how to and what to say. Huh? If I can they say if you teach a man, you give him a sandwich, he can feed himself for a day, right? Teach him how to fish, he can feed himself for a lifetime. If I am able today to show you a simple, non-initiated effort to sit down, use the thing we call DAFA, Obi DAFA, to ask a question, to get answer any problem you got going. You go to the bank, you go to buy a car. Is this car for me? I'll give you the answers. I'm going to give you the 5 answer program to tell you what you're doing. You got a car that's about woulda, coulda, shoulda. If you ask the ancestors, they there. They will tell you what to do. They will guide you and make you, even when it comes to relationship. Did you not know that? When my children, my daughters, meet a dude, and they bring him around me, they say, Daddy, don't. So I'm gonna check the bones on him. I'm going my little bag. I'm gonna say the word. I'm gonna do what I got. And this is called an E5 tray. I'm gonna lay him up and say, oh, baby girl, I got bad news. This ain't gonna make it. It's gonna give me a reading. And when I read it, I tell them what the reading is. Now you just want to do with it. But they tell you 9 times out of 10, when I told them not to, they call hell and angry to catch the day. This people will not lie. If it tell you something, trust me, it is what it is, whether you like it or don't like it. So I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna go in and because there's some deep things in. I'm gonna give you some primary things that you can just take with you when you go home. You got a question, you got to be all night long walking the floor and trying to figure it out. Ask the question, lay it out there, they give you the answer. Is that cool? I like your spirit, bro. Well, keep looking at it. Yeah. So, and because we need to know, I'm gonna ask you a question. Now I'm gonna slow down a minute. We can get this in. When you pray, who are you talking to? I like you. I told you that. Come on, here is you. It's recycled right back through your pineal gland, through your body, and you ask your own question. Wow. One of the main things we learn to do is that we learn what they call an acclamation. First thing, did I give you a copy? The little sheet, yeah. I want everybody to take that and read along with me. All right? When you do it as a group, it puts more energy in play. Tell me when you're ready. Okay, Ashay. Okay, let's begin. I will sit calmly upon the throne in the temple of my own body, between the 2 great pillars of positive and negative vibrations, balancing them to the point where I can radiate through my temple of light to all whom I contact the wonderful peace, poise, power, wisdom, love, and harmony of the Orishas. For the Orishas are the anthropic permutation of the entire cosmos. Ashay, Ashay, Asheo. That means, may it be so. It is final. Now, when you go out, don't you want balance? Right. What's wrong now? The whole world is what? Chaos, out of balance. And there are 7 departments in your livelihood that need to be kept in balance at all times. But because we don't keep these things balanced, we're always reeling and rocking, wondering why and how come. Once you learn those 7 departments of development and what they mean to you and bring balance, then you become what? An upright being traveling in a perfect direction. But you got guys, because you said that, ask your Ogungu, what Ogungu mean ancestors, or the Orishas, you know who you're calling upon? Because we all don't have the same guide We all have what Orishas. And you know, they will give you guide. They'll tell you what you need to do. I don't care what it is, from finance, love, medicine, up, they will give you the answer. I know I ain't been doing this stuff 30 years, and I know what I'm talking about. Everybody don't agree with me, that's fine. I don't really care. I know it works. Today I'm going to attempt to give you some basics. I'm working on some basics. And I'm going to give you some tools to work with. And you take those tools and you say, well, man, that cat crazy. But I dare you to try and use it. I dare you to do that. I dare you to sit when he said, man, you know what, that old man, that old fun looking dude with the ragged mouth, he said something, I'm going to try and see. So-and-so, goon, help me out. And see what the answer come back. And then watch what he do. Watch what he do. One thing I want you to realize, metaphorically speaking, that the Orishas are connected to your chakras. In the language that the Puerto Ricans and Mexicans have taken from so-called the slaves that went into Brazil and Haiti, they hid the African saints behind Catholic saints. Well, you know what I'm talking about, huh? It's called the Siete Potencias Africano, 7 African powers. Well, hell, they know that power. Won't you use the power too? Come on in, my brother. Okay, yeah. Come on in. I said, because you think I'm lying, who's running Dallas now? The Hispanics are. Look at Jefferson. Look how they're everywhere. They got the color and they got the name because what? They work with your power. The average of them practice what they call Santeria. You see them, they got something on this or some this here somewhere around them, and that's what they, this is your power, people.
And the brujo.
And the brewer, they using your stuff against you because you're not honoring your own power. And trust me, if you don't honor it, somebody else will. You hear the old saying about the relationship, you're gonna take care of your man, somebody else will take care of him. Okay, same thing come to your anti-racists. They want to be honored and respected and fed and taken care of. If you don't, whoever come along and find out and do, they get the blessings. Okay? Don't get mad at them because you ain't doing your job. You the one that dropped the ball, up folks say. When we pick it back up, they embrace us. We must learn how to embrace this. So each Orisha represents one of the chakras in our body, which are called spiritual will centers in the body. I'm not talking about going out just doing some parades. I'm talking this thing works empowering you and a nation. And we need empowerment, don't we? Look what happened in Florida, right? What y'all doing all the way today? And I'm gonna talk that later on because I ain't gonna agree with what I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna say it anyhow because I know what it's all about. I watch time. Learn time and events and watch date and events and time, and you'll see. And I'll bring it out in a minute. Don't forget that, baby, to go back and deal with that. My brother there. Come in a minute. You. I said come in a minute. I'll get him in a minute. See, sometimes I start teaching like this, I pick a certain spirit of people, and I let them work because they know what I'm saying, I ain't making this up. What is it, Dewar? Documentation beats conversation. And without information, there is no what? All right.
Transformation.
All right. So here it says, we're talking about the Orisha. This is Orunmila. Orunmila represents the green and the yellow. I'm mounted by Orunmila. That's the priest and the teacher and the wisdom of Ifa. This is what it says about Ifa. He's going to read it. I want you to read it out loud so they can see because it's important to know this.
Okay, the Yoruba believe in the divination.
That means they didn't pray. They went and they talked to the priest and said, Baba, I got a problem. Baba, what do we do? They said, let me go, and they either get the shells. This is for the female. Most male Babas don't fool with the shell because this was commissioned to go to the female because she is the Alowo, and it's a story behind it. I won't get to talk about it, but she was married to Orunmila. He went on a trip, came back and found that she did a better job divine than he did, so he got just in there. No longer can a man do these for you women to use. The man had to use two things. That's the kings, these nuts, or they use the akpele chain. Knowing how to do this. Okay, I know them all. No brag, just fact. I promise you can see. And when the Bible sat down and picked that up, this is a short form of this. And he do that and lay it out there. I'm not going to do it because if I did that, something bad happened. I didn't mean to. I wasn't trying to. I was demonstrating something, and a particular old dude failed. It was Oyiku. That's death. And it failed. And the brother in the class, Brother Tyrone, called it. I said, no, I'm just doing something. He said, oh, no. Anytime you do that and it fall, there's no time to reach the play. When you drop it, you communicate. We had a death 2 days later.
Yeah, because they said the guy said.
The guy said, I don't believe that stuff. I don't believe that. You know, he challenged it. And I almost cussed him out, brother. He caught me on in another mode.
And we told him not to mess with nothing he didn't know anything about.
Yeah, good.
You don't mess with knowledge you don't know nothing about.
So if you don't know it, just lay back to your letter about. Don't ever attack it. You know, let's read, brother. Excuse me for a minute. Come on, Ryan.
They believe that the IFA is the source of knowledge, of all knowledge,
Louder.
and that the Orisha, the Orumulus, is the keeper of this knowledge.
Orumula is the keeper of the knowledge, okay?
It is through divination that man is told what must be done to change things that are negative to the things that are positive.
Through this, it tells you what? How to change things. Who don't like changing? Things going wrong. Why is it going wrong? It's a reason why things go wrong. So you go back and you correct it. And we did it through what? Divination. Well, we ain't the only one that did divination. Every so-called religion notice has a system in it, a mystical system, that use divination. The Jews call it what? The Kabbalah. Right. Huh? Christians know what they call it. They call it Scienceof, what they call it. Islam, they use Sanskrit. The doggone you thing called the walking fox. They put the mark down where the fox walked that night and tell them what the old dude is. But everybody has a way of communicating with what? With the deities. What else? We walk around praying to JC. Hell, and he flunked the test. That's Pataka, and he finally said that JC was another name, went before Olodumare, was told to do a certain thing, he said, I ain't gonna do it. When it's in the Bible about him meeting Satan in the temptation, that's him talking to Olodumare and the rest of you do it or you won't make it. He didn't make it, people. Didn't make it. I'll go back a little bit. On the other side, we all made promises for the Grand Council of the Orishas and our Creator, that when we got to the earth, we would do certain things to help make things better. When we came through the wound and passed the tree of forgiveness, hit the tree of forgiveness, okay, we forgot our promise. That's why when you come to the world, there's always been sent with you an angel or a guide to help guide you. They don't interfere. They say, you know what? I wouldn't do that if I was you. Man, my first mind told me I should have done that. And you go against what happened. Something go wrong. They will call you Orishas, trying to keep you out of trouble. They ain't gonna stop you. They're gonna warn you though. And a lot of folks throw that to the side. I should have followed my first mind. The other day, the guy was saying that on the plane that crashed in San Francisco, he had been pre-warned the plane was going down. But he got talked in to getting on it anyway. Lucky he survived, he said. But I was told, don't get on this plane. And I got on it. I should have followed that. He survived, he got some burns and stuff. But see, if I'd have followed what I was told, don't get on that plane, I'd have been all right. But I got on. And because I did get on, I'm going through this. How many of you would be honest to tell them time the thing you was told not to do, and you went ahead and done it? It's in your hand. You went ahead, you've done it. And you get to deal with it, right? This avoids that. This helps you with that. Financial, you want to make financial decisions on should I do this or should I not do this? These will help you to make the right decisions. Now, I tell you, I've been hard at it too. Because I got a little humanistic there. I was told don't buy that truck, and I bought it, and that truck cost about about 20 grand to get it fixed once I bought it. I said, no, let that one go. No, I like that, I'm going to buy it. Bought that thing, lasted 2 weeks. We spent about $20,000 trying to get it back up on it right. Could save $20,000. So now when I go, my wife say, my parents say, did you ask the Orisha? Did you talk to somebody? Several times I tried to close my company down. I went to him one day, she laughed, but I was so upset with my son, our boy, take the business over. I'm gonna close, when I get back, I'm gonna close, I'm gonna sell everything. She said, did you ask? I said, no, so I stopped. I stopped on the side of it. I stopped at a little church down in the woods, went back there, got out the workers, got them, said all my prayers, said all the acclamations, laid them out there. It says, I said, can I close the business? He said, no. What? Try this again. Can I close the business? No, don't ask no more. I'm through with this. That's it, that's a wrap. Went home, business started blowing. Bam, 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 bam. Went from what? 2 trucks, 3 trucks, 5 trucks, 7 trucks, 8 trucks. When we had 12 trucks, man, that's a whole fleet. That's growing to, that's been in 5 years, people. They have always stood by when we obey. Okay, I saw it deviate a little bit, but I'm telling you how it is when you obey. Okay, go ahead, brother.
Oromili is deemed the prophet of Yoruba. This day, as IFA, through the study of human nature and divine nature, Omorila saw that dual levels of potentiality existed.
A duality. We live in a parallel universe, people. You gotta move out now, go upside down. They're trying to tell you in a parallel universe. A lot of shows talking about the parallel universe. That's another, you walk beside you on the other side. All right, duality.
Through him we understand that the study of inanimate and inanimate, manifest and unmanifested.
Uh-huh.
In parentheses says chaos and order.
Chaos and order. Okay, go ahead.
Visible and invisible worlds lead to the fundamental understandings of the self-ontology.
Mm-hmm. Okay, go ahead.
And that these fundamental understandings bring about the evolution of human spirit,
Okay.
which in turn encourages divine behavior.
What? And do what? Encourage what? Divine behavior. Are you acting divine? Come on, be honest. Are we acting divine, people? No. We acting what? All crazy, uncouth, like we ain't got no sense. My boys acting like El Stupido, El Moron. When we are divine people, and we know we're divine, we claim we came from kings and queens, we act like we came from somewhere else. Because we have lost what? Say it. Our what? Our connection to who we are. Shay? Go see.
Worldly progressions and expanding cosmology.
Mm-hmm.
Orisha, Oromila, physical origins are shrouded in ancient legend.
Where?
In ancient legend.
They call them legends and stories, we call them patakas, but everything you got, people that borrow from you and put it right in their stories. Even this thing called the Bible. Many of the stories is in IFA, and you're gonna find IFA is the oldest known communication between us and our research and divinities known to mankind. Everything they do came from us, people, because they had no knowledge of a God concept or a creative concept. We want to tell a story about Adam and Eve. Who in the same hill was Adam and Eve? Adam meant blood. And Eve, that was evil. They don't talk about Olivia. The other wife of so-called Adam, do they? They just throw her to the side. And she was the first one. He had a couple of them. You talk about Cain and Abel. Hell, the man had 200 children caught in their story. Genesis chapter 5, verse 4, 5, 6, and 7. Read it. And she had what? And after that, she had what? Multiple children, sons and daughters. That was about 2. That's Cain and Abel. Well, damn, what was the rest of them? When I began to go through this Bible and look at these files, because I was a Cretan one time. I decided I was a Cretan one time. I was a Cretan.
What is a Cretan?
Cretan is a Christian. Look it up in the dictionary. C-R-A-T-I-N, Cretan. Look in the dictionary, it says, one who suffered cretinism, stupidity, dwarfism, cretinism of sickness, a French word which means you're an idiot. C-R-E-A-T-I-N. If that won't get it, can I do a little short step back in the old thing y'all call the Bible and tell me what it's about the Cretan in the Bible? First Titus, chapter 1, verse 12. Oh, y'all know the book. I have to know it, because I deal with Cretans every day. Chapter 1, I got to go to verse, Titus chapter 1, verse 12. 1. And we can go get him. Titus, there it is. One and 12. One of them, even a prophet of their own, said that the Cretans are always liars, evil beasts, and slow bellies. Uh-oh. That is 1 Titus chapter 1, verse 12. Now you look at that dude, talk about that other people with that funny skin. They're always what? Liars. We call them the beasts, and they love to eat. That's, I mean, you can't call them no better than that, bro. In the book say that's what they are. What? Liars, evil beasts, and slow beggars. That's a creed. That is not the name was given us.
Didn't sweet Jesus say that too?
Come on.
However, it is believed that he was born of humble West African parents.
They said Arumala was once born of a parent who lived, and then he ascended up like the story about Elijah, whatever they got from Arumala's story. He ascended up with the Orishas, and he had his grand council with the Orishas. Proceed.
To the people of the land, he was clearly recognized as a divine child.
A divine child.
And although poor and crippled, he expressed from the onset divine wisdom and attributes.
Mm-hmm.
Urumila grew to be known as the little man with the big head.
Wait a minute. What's it called, the little man with the big head?
Immature.
Hotel. Oh, look at here. Ashe, the little man with the big head. The man with the wisdom. Look at here. Come on, proceed.
His great intelligence superseded all known teachings,
Superseded all known teaching.
and his divine nature was seen as a blessing of the angelic force.
All right, proceed.
In the translation of the name, it is the meaning, only heavens know the way to salvation.
Only the heaven know the way to salvation. This is it. Okay, proceed.
It is important to understand that the flesh and blood, or Marula, who influenced his evidence in ancient Kemet/Egypt.
You see this where in ancient Kemet teachings, / better known Egypt, where else?
In the essence community of
In the
Jews.
Eastern community where your JC boy came, the Essenes, through that community, you see the same teaching in that teachings. Where else you see it?
In the Judeo-Christian
In
era.
Judeo-Christian, you see the same teaching. Flip around and change, relabeled, and fed back to again, but it's our stuff. Proceed.
And in the spiritual traditions of the most indigenous people of this world.
And of those spiritual teachers of the most indigenous people, that is us. We got to go back to our roots and reclaim our power and take it back from those who are abusing it. But we sit around and wait for us to give us something. We got that old welfare mentality. Gotta let it go. Reverse that means no. Welfare, flip it. Farewell. Out of here. You know,
It was not the originator of the wisdom that he spoke.
Come on.
IFA is from the beginning.
What? Say it with me. IFA what? IFA is from what? From the beginning.
That's right.
And is a part of the consciousness.
And it's part of what? Of the consciousness. What's older than your consciousness? What's older than the consciousness? Tell me what's older than your consciousness, people? That's right, sister. Nothing. Without you know you exist, right?
That's right.
Of the consciousness of Olodumare.
Odumare is called the God, divine creator of all. Some flash it off. Yah, all. But we know it's what? The divine creator of all things, Odumare. When I say Abure, Abuye, Abushashe, I say Odumare is the greatest. Control. Most of you meet anybody that know anything about his father, say Abure, Abuye, Abushashe, Shell. Here, and may it be so.
The guidelines set down by Umarilia are keys to closing the gap between Ofi,
The Ori,
the Ori, I'm sorry,
understanding this is closing the gap between your Ori, the head of the connection, and what? The Pore, the heart. Heaven and earth connection. Thank you.
okay.
Why this is so important, I want to read it because you got to know what you're dealing with. And what we're doing today is showing you, giving you a little legwork, and then we're going to give you some things to work with when you go home and do it. You ain't got to go through a whole bunch of blah, 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 and get beat and drugged and stay 24 hours on the floor and sleep on your elbows and this elbow. I went through that now. I learned. When I got that, I still didn't know nothing. Who's going to teach me? Well, see, brother, no. I done paid you all this money. I done slept on this elbow. Three guys got on this elbow. I done ate off the mat. Went 21 days trying to get in. You going to tell me that's it? Give me back my money. Because at some point, y'all have knowledge how to what? To communicate, how to go forward, and how to prosper with what you just got. How many of y'all been to college? Okay, what did it cost you to go to college? And but you learn anything? Yeah, okay, but you paid what you got, right?
Teach yourself.
When you got it, you learn more. What you got, you did was in school, didn't you? Because what you had to put it to work. Okay, no matter what, if you don't use it, you don't know if it working or not. People, I use this. I use it. The point I was making is that if you invest the money, you ought to get something out of it. We got folks flying all over the world, going all over Africa, getting initiated on what they got. Come back, don't know what they got. What do you got? Well, I'm so-and-so, what do it mean? Do you know all the 4,881 talkers, proverbs? No. Do you know anything about divine? No. Do you know anything about the Ogungu? Do you know anything about anything about that? What about the third, fourth, fifth, and sixth dominion of knowledge that goes along with this? And the 12th and the other 18th that go with each level of knowledge. No, never heard of it. I'm not bragging. But when I started studying, I found there was more to this, going out there putting on this and these and getting the street, talking about no more Juba, shell, because you got to put some learning in, because you're trying to what? Empower yourself to get through this wicked, crooked world that we're allowed to get out of hand by the beast, by the reptile who came down here and took over. I got a little excited, excuse me. Why is it so important? There is on the temple in Akabulan, the Dr. Brad Tango taught us, says, "O man, know thyself, and you know the God of creation." Huh? You know that was over the thing. How many of y'all know yourself? How many of you know yourself? Are you still learning? I'm still learning. I'm still learning. But guess what? It's a hell of a journey. Yeah, it's a hell of a journey. You know, and you got to learn to embrace the journey. Right? So we talk about what does it mean in the chakra? That each orisha represents a part of the body in the chakra. I'm going to borrow Brother Emet. Come 1 second. Write this down. Because they use a symbol of the old lotus position. Buddha, that came up, people. That's one thing the priest gets in when he go to Dalfa. We're going to do some connecting. Now, y'all, how many of y'all know about the chakras? Let me see your hand. Y'all know about the chakras, well, the centers all the way up to the top. How many is it? 7. How about 12?
It says 12.
How about 12? You forgot your astral body. You only got one that's running. You forgot that one. All right, we're going to begin, and we're talking about the initial of the chakras and who they are. The first chakra, okay, where's it located? Just a minute, I'm gonna put somebody else to work. The first chakra is known as what?
Shango.
Shango.
It's the anal region.
Well, that's the anal region. That's coming up. But now that's an energy. If that close off, I'm talking metaphorically speaking now, people. If that shut down on you, what goes wrong? Your whole body
Everything.
goes out. So that's why he's known as the most powerful Orisha, and he's a key Orisha in the chakra system. But in the universe or in nature, he's known as thunder and lightning. Some of you all are mounted by him. And today, if you wish, ask my wife, said you went to her, I would ask the Orishas, which one of them is guiding you through this maze called life. At that point, you will know where to start to regain your reconnection. Is that good? That's fair. You got to wonder about it. But everybody ain't got the same one, I'm telling you. I mean, you might have something the same, but we all don't have the same one. But all you got to find, you got to down far, ask the question, and they'll tell us who child you are. Ashay?
Ashay.
Okay. What's the next one?
Second one is Umoja.
Umoja.
That's the reproductive region.
Okay. And what's the Orisha?
Umoja.
Okay, that's one of the Orisha. That's Yashabiyah. They call it Umoja because they say that's like what you call, during the time we do, what is that? Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa,
But this is Yashabiyah.
Yeah.
Yashabiyah is the mother of all of this. And she's where? In the name. Reproduction. Because she controls what? Life and reproduction.
Right.
That's where they got the element, they got the Eve story from. What they call Eve? Mother of all living. That's a lie. Yashabiyah is the mother of all living of us. I don't know about the mother folks, but us. Okay. The next one?
It's Oshun,
Oshun.
navel region.
Right here. What connects us to life and our mother? The navel. What goes through the navel? Blood, water, what? And information. That's Oshun. Oh, next one.
The next one, the fourth chakra, is Ogun. That's
Ogun.
the heart region.
That's the heart region. Ogun is over the metal. It's green and black. The metal controls all technology. That's one of the orishas. Okay.
The fifth chakra is Obatala.
Obatala is called, what about?
That's the throat region.
The throat
Obatala.
region. Okay. That's the one that's over he's the god of the white cloth, purity, perfection, all the good stuff. He was the one that created the pomp of making man, the story goes to say, but he got drunk on palm wine coming down here and screwed up, had the books all jacked all up, and he quit making the books, say, I can't do this, but I will protect them and see about them. So they became known as his church. That's one of the Patakas, okay?
All right, the sixth chakra is Orumila, the
Oh,
third eye.
That's the third eye. We're dealing with them. That's who I'm mounted by, Ruma, the prophet of the wisdom, the third eye. Everybody about the third eye. Okay, and the next one?
The seventh chakra is Ori,
Ori, and that's
crown chakra.
That's the crown chakra, and that is what Odumare, or that's the top one there is Ori. Okay, the crown chakra. That's the top. Now, there are other ones. Now, what don't you know now? Every chakra has what? Stay with me. A musical note or vibration, right? Everything has what? Vibration.
Fifth law of nature.
Yeah, vibration. There's a book called The Occult of Geometry and Hermetic Science. I'm going to ask Mark Apetibe to go to page 109, second paragraph, and begin to read out loud, showing the part of the law of balance. It's a book called The Law of Balance. The law of what? Balance.
Third law of nature.
Third law of nature. Okay. Yeah. Will you read out loud?
As long as the consciousness is centered in the self,
Wait a minute. Long as the consciousness is centered in the self,
as long as man thinks of all things in reference to how they affect him,
do what now? When you think how things do what? Affect you.
he shuts himself off from the universe, which is governed by the spirit of the high.
Whoa. If you're so concerned about all that's going on right now, you cannot get through and deal with that higher level of you. Because you wrapped up, tied up in what? The third dimension.
Right.
You need to break through to the fifth, sixth, and then you can make adjustments. Uh-oh. I'm going to say it again. You go to your spiritual self-center, and there in your quiet place of meditation, you readjust everything in the mundane world. From a what? From a spiritual standpoint. And that's why IFA comes in there. It teaches you how to go to another level, to look down on your problem and make the adjustment. I don't think we got that. I don't think we got that. You can't picture that down here. You got to get out of it, look back at it, and then make the adjustment. Read.
Not that of the individual,
Listen.
and as a result, absolute knowledge,
Mhm.
cosmic consciousness.
Whoa, here we go. What? Cosmic, I say universal. That's no trick word. Uni means one. Universe means for in conflict.
Right.
We did what? The cosmos. Creative principle. Cause thing to action.
Right. It become knowledge.
There you go.
becomes an utter impossibility.
Come on.
Because of this fact, the adherent of the New Thought movement, with its ultra-egocentric character,
Oh, wow.
cannot possibly come into tune with the universe and acquire an understanding of absolute truth.
Okay.
Neither can be attained spiritual development
Mm-hmm.
because of the fact that he cuts himself loose from the great universal whole. And
Cosmos,
it
please.
is
Cosmos.
only by polarizing with the cosmic whole that man is able to understand it.
Okay. That means we have to learn how to do what? Step out, look back, readjust, reaffirm, and reposition ourselves. There's a scenario we use, and I'll ask everybody. You got a water fountain. It's putting out a lot of water. Spewing up. You got a bunch of birds sitting right close to the mouth of it getting water. And you got a bunch sitting back. Who gets the most water? Excuse me? A little louder. The one back, because the one too close is going past too fast, and the force, they can't, but the one at the back is falling down, and they're able to absorb the water. Which means you can't pick the thing right up on top of it. Gotta step back and look at it. That's what IFA does. It teaches you how to what? Step back and look at things from a different perspective. Ashay? All right.
Think outside that box.
Yeah. That's why we're trying to get everybody to understand the importance of reconnecting to your ancient past and past through the science of IFA and the Orishas. It is imperative and important to us that we reconnect. That we reconnect. So, we're going to do now, those that's interested want to know how to take the obits, how to understand certain things when certain things come up, how to read. We will show you how to take the four objects. We use the cows. Now in Africa they got the cow, the OB cola, they got the nuts, but they're gonna grow over here. Hard to find. So what they've done, they've allowed them to use part of what they call of the vine or these shells. You concentrate the shells and you use them to ask and answer questions. And you can get 5 answers. You get 5 things that you can do. 5 things will help you to understand. 5 things will guide you. These 5 things, because everybody have most in life, have what? Questions. How many of y'all live without questions? Every day you go through life, there's a question. And what you need an answer to is what? The question.
To the problem.
And most of us don't have problems. We have what? Situations. I'm going to say it again. Most of us do not have problems. We have situations. And they can be what? Fixed. That's the word. We have what? Issues. And issues can be fixed because issue is one of the Orishas. It's his job to bring you to a point of an awakening. My point, and I'm going to probably upset somebody now, and I'm known for this. But I don't see things like everybody see things, because I step back and look at the whole thing. You know. And that being this, the big thing got folks in the upper there is Trayvon Martin and George Zimmerman, right? Come on, let's see it. Say it. That right?
That's right.
Of course that's right. You're marching in California. You're marching in Florida. You're marching in Dallas. You're marching everywhere. But if we thought to go back and look at the big picture, why are we marching? Because that was an awakening. And ever so often, black folk got to be woke up.
That's right.
People are dying every day, people. They ain't just start killing folks. 72 people died in Chicago. They never said a word. But when this kid got shot, everybody jumped on the bandwagon. Little 13-year-old boy got shot at point blank range up there. Mama looked at him and get killed. Everybody said a word. But Trayvon Martin was shot by George Zimmerman. Who in the hell is George? George Zimmerman is a reptilian. He's a reptilian family. Deuteronomy, the 2nd chapter, verse, what was it, verse 20?
12.
Verse 12, his name's in the book. One of the beasts that came across the flood. The nation, they mixed, cohabitated, and united here to stay on earth to annihilate you. Get your Bible. He's right there in the book under Zimmerman. Jewish name? Yeah, right. Ashkenazi, right. He is reptilian. No regard for life. One of the Cretans, beasts, okay. That's what that is. And you got to deal with that because we had back in the day when I was coming along, I went to call a guy by the name Emmett Till. Right? Boy, we got upset. Did we do anything? Back to sleep. Rodney King woke up, back to sleep. Dr. King, wake up, back to sleep.
Malcolm X.
Wake up. The cosmos, and that's been trying to wake us up, and man, you all need to stand up, unite, get reconnected, and save yourself.
Come on.
But you're not doing it. Wait, no, some dude come out of the sky, some either Mahdi or some Messiah to come in, when your job is to save yourself.
Come on.
And you do it through the art of Ifa. You do it by reconnecting to your ancestors, and you talk to them because they know what's going on.
Come on.
Because at one time they were you. us. And because we don't recognize them and reverence them and do these things, we left out here all alone like a feather in the windstorm with no roots. So what I'm going to do now, take a little short break. We're going to let Brother Emet come up because I've been talking with him. He studied. We're going to write on the board these 5 answers. I'm going to show you how to, you ain't got to go be initiated and go through all that. I'm going to give you, like Brother DeWan I did one day. We messed up a guy's whole initiation program. They called us over to Fort Worth. They called him, we went with him. The brother was about to get the crowd here. And we're going to put it on the board. Brother finna get the 33rd degree to be a Mason. He done paid his money, got all together, and the Ward, myself, brother Kenyatta, and more brothers went over. Look at this minute. And the brother all sitting there talking, they had the white boy sitting there, and we sitting there. Didn't I dive out? Didn't I do it to him? We sitting there talking, and the white boy look, blow them out the water. Said, man, y'all are fakes. Called by the name, you ain't this, ain't. And they were all, what was it? They were monsters. Trying to get in. So the one and I, we walked up, and the brother said, Brother Ward said, we're gonna show what all, gave him the grip, put the foot here, and leaned in. That's the 33rd degree. That's it, and the word is, yeah. And walked away. Said, man, you know, got our money. That's all it was. A handshake and a word. So I'm going to give you the easy way to communicate with your ancestors or the research. Now, if you don't want to put your research, talk to your ancestors. Always got ancestors. We got people that's gone on, crossed over. Okay? You can talk to them. They can help you because they're just a vibration. What I say? They're just a vibration and a frequency away. There is no such thing as death. That nigga lost his mind. I just said the word nigga. He lost his mind. I know mama did. Now, you saw a body transform, do a metamorphosis, because the body ain't like when you put it down, I bet you that. They embalmed it. I bet you're still going through changes. And her spirit stepped out of the crown chakra, stepped out and kept on moving. And looking back now to help you with your situation, if you only ask in a right, proper manner. Okay? The 5 positions of the Obi divination system. Write this down if you're interested. Yeah. The book is loaded. This is Aruna Society, our group. This is our textbook. I read this guy. I like Baba Ifa, Kadari, Hadi. He give you the whole breakdown. This is a good book. Book's $15.
What's it called?
It's called The Handbook of the Yoruba Concept. You might go online and find it. It's been probably, we looked and we got it. I brought a couple with me. Yes, sir.
I want one.
$15. This book, well, they're all gone now. You gotta get all right.
You didn't bring but one?
No, I brought 3. I thought, you know about. I used to have books around. We used to have books around stacking. Car weighted down. People, we leave it to books. They wouldn't get. Now coming 1 or 2 books. And they gone already. But yeah. Anyway, the first throw is called Alafia. Write it up there for them. It's called Alafia. That's when the shell falls 4 up. Now the shells look like us. What I mean, the organs of the body. You familiar with this? You shaking your head. This side here is called the side to speak. This is the feminine. This the side to speak. If this has not been opened up, this is still a virgin. These ain't. They ain't virgin no more. So she speaks here, and that's the man there. You see that little inside? You see that like a tongue up there? Okay. This side, when this side falls up open, that's a yes. 4 of these up is yes. So you write it on the board. 4 open, that's 0, 0, 0. You got your call. Oh, we'll do it. I've been working with this brother, he's been getting it down. Write this down. And all you have to do is take some cool water. And there's a saying, you know, first road, first house, or bless the house, you know, give me a cool response, you know, and talk to your ancestors. When you do that, you touch your forehead and your heart, and you breathe on it with your breath. That is your ashe. You breathe on it, shake them 3 times, and you lay them out. I dare not lay these out because I ain't asking no question. You don't play with these people. Only when you got a serious matter you need an answer to. Only, it ain't like playing chess and tic-tac-toe and checkers. No, this is getting some answer to your problem. You know, should I buy this house? Should I take this job? Because some jobs you got is killing you. You don't want to be there. You go every day, you're mad, and that's stress, and you wonder why you can't make it. It helps you to make good choices. Write this down, the 4 C's. Can you do that? Called the 4 C's. What are the 4 C's? Help me out, somebody. What are the 4 C's?
The 4 C's.
The 4 C's. What are the 4 C's? The 4 C's of life.
My consciousness. And
No, I'm not talking about no constant.
what are you talking
It's
about?
called what? Choice
Oh, okay.
is the first one.
George.
Come on, Brother Praise. You've been around no earth enough. What are the 4 C's of Petrovich?
Chance.
Choice, chance.
George.
What's the next one?
Change.
Change,
Okay.
consequences. Choice, change, chance, choice, chance, change, consequences. Those are how you govern your life. Am I making the right choice? And at the fork in the road where your leg was stands, am I gonna be able to make the right decisions? Follow me so far?
Repeat that
These
four.
things, yes sir.
What's the 4 again?
The 4 C's is choice, chance,
Chance.
change, consequences. Will repeat it back to me? Repeat it back to me?
Change. And consequences.
That's everyday life. This is going to help you with those choices, those changes, and consequences. I did not get to a lot of things today because time, because the other groups coming on what time it is. And I can talk 6, 7, 8 hours when it comes to this. I can go on, but I also know order. And it's a group going to be coming in around 3 o'clock.
Got another hour.
Huh?
Another hour.
Oh wow! I'm rolling good then. Yeah, I'm rolling good. It is important as we as a nation get back to nation building. But we got to get back to the principal part of that, and that is our priesthood and priestess. To help give us guidance and be willing to make the necessary, what? Say it, sacrifice. What? Sacrifice. Can you say that? Sacrifice. We don't want to sacrifice nothing, but you got to sacrifice. You got to lose in order to gain people. So the next thing I want to deal with is the importance of sacrifice. If you don't want to make a sacrifice, you cannot really make necessary changes. You can't make the change. And we need to make the change. Let's deal with this right now. We got it on the board.
Is this okay?
I'll take a look at this second.
I did it both ways.
You did it both ways.
Yeah, I did it with the, how they normally mark them.
Right, okay.
Circles.
Okay, right. Okay. If you have, well, Juba, those are my sons and grandsons coming in, my wife coming in. Now what I used to do a long time ago when I meet people, everybody call me Baba. I've been in the priesthood there since I was a thought. I've always been a part. Even when I came to world, my mother said, they looked at me and said, hey, is he the one? They would look at me as a child and say, is he the one? As a child, they would bring people to me that had thrash, in the mouth. I would blow in their bottle and would heal them. They come and I would lay my hands and would heal them. I've had the gift of healing with me ever since I've been in this world. I've been in the church, yes. I was an ordained bishop at 21. I've been in the Church of God. I've been to most every religion you can think of. I had to, in order to know how to deal with us, because we're everywhere. So when I find one of us on the path of traveling, run into them, they ask me the question, I ask them the question, then we start talking. But what I'm finding out now, how to best help us is give us the tools to help ourselves. What I just say? Now all you that yeah, hold on a minute, that's you. That are good Christians, believe in praying, that's fine. Have you ever read Acts 2 and 40? It's when Jesus come save you. Have you ever read Acts, the 2nd chapter, verse 40? Let me help you out. Acts, the 2nd chapter. Peter in the upper room, after saying many words, turned and says, and with many other words did he testify and say and exhort, saying, save yourself from this untoward generation. This is a damn thing about Jesus. So you do what? Save yourself. That's the Pentecost, people. That's in the upper room. He turns and look, y'all, all you Galileans on it, tell y'all something. Save yourself. So I'm saying today, not only I'm showing you how to help to save yourself, but people, let's save ourselves, and by that we save what? The whole nation. Because we begin to come together as what? As saved people, not like in the church, shaking it going on. That's Africa. You know, that's got to get possessed, you know. But I'm talking about being constant thinking, right? So when you go and dive far, get cool water. Now some of y'all don't know nothing about no Florida water. Y'all know nothing about Florida water? Y'all know nothing about Florida water? Oh, let me introduce you to one of the most powerful, if not the best water in the world. You don't drink this. No, you don't drink it. I'm gonna come around, put a little bit in your hand. Don't get scared. I ain't gonna hoodoo you, because the hoodoo means God, and I answer tongue. But I'm gonna give you something. I want you to take a little bit of this and then rub it together, and I want you to smell it. Come on, come on, shout it out. Rub your hand together, lean for me.
That's barbershop.
Yeah, come on.
That's what we do in the barbershop.
Rub it together. Just rub it together. Come on, rub it together. I'm gonna get your brother back in. Oh, what you want?
They used to put this on you in the barbershop.
All right.
It's just yeah, without the kids. They always get this on you. Yeah, y'all don't know nothing about this in the colored barbershop.
Yeah.
all the time.
Rub it together.
Sit up on the shelf.
I got some of that.
Color folks, not African Americans, the color people. You know, y'all not African. You African American. The color folks know about this.
Yeah. I got some at the house already. Got some at the
Oh,
house.
you a color person?
Huh?
You a color person?
Yeah, I got some at the
I'm
house.
gonna show you something now. Just rub it together. Go on, get it hot in your hands. Rub it together. Get that energy flowing. Get it hot in your hands. Yeah. Rub it together. Get your hands hot. Smoke.
All the barbers from a long time ago, when they get through with your hair, they put that in
They like
Well, I got these brother, y'all. Yo, brother.
The barbers don't do that no more.
All right, okay, bro. Yeah, okay, all right. Thanks for coming back.
Hey, me. They used to call it rum, man. You know that rum? Yeah.
Show you something, busy. What's all I got busy already? Put it all behind his neck. He getting ready. Get back with it. Get things working.
All right.
Yeah, get things working. All right.
Hey, it's hard to find that, George.
It is. You got to go to the Mexican stores to pick it up.
Yeah, cause see
I've been there some
now the Mexicans, they wear this out. They buy it by the cases.
Yeah.
They don't give it out this. Now what you do with this, you rub it together, right? Every morning. And you do this over your head,
Right.
you come down your body, down yourself, inside yourself, come down your feet, and you remove all negative energy when you go out to be with people. It neutralizes all the negative energy, and it allows your aura to permeate, because you smell it. You smell how that smells?
Right.
You get a little, woo, refresh. That's what you go out there with, and you deal with the enemy with, because now you're ready. You got your reflector shield up, you know, like Star Trek, you're ready now. Bring it on. King Hans, we ready. Bring it on. But you go out there with nothing, bam, 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 because you're unprotected. It's called flowing water.
Where do you get that from?
I told my sister downstairs to get some, have it by the case, because we're going to need one today, so she's about to sell the whole case today, but she didn't bring none. But anyway, most places you look around, you look for
Walmart.
Walmart.
No, not Walmart, but what's that?
Yes.
Walgreens.
Yes.
Yeah, look around places.
Walgreens.
When
I
you see
have
look
some
for it.
Walgreens.
Oh, yeah.
Walgreens.
Yeah,
Jeffrey.
Walgreens.
Walgreens.
Walgreens, anywhere.
Yeah,
Y'all smart, go online, order it.
Go to the Walgreens.
where all that shavings and stuff and everything, it's at Walgreens.
It's all water, what is name of Florida
But it
water?
got pork in it. It has pork in it.
And pork in it.
Yellow 5. You gotta check the label. You gotta look at the ingredients.
Look at like that.
I mean, you know, I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah, any, now, say this, you go like places, you go to,
Grocery store.
yeah, if you go to a lot of Mexican places, Botanica, you're gonna pay good for it.
Yeah.
You can go someplace and get it like a couple of dollars.
Yeah, $3.
Keep your some on hand. You know, I carry when I go, like around people all the time, to tighten up while I leave. All right, the first one is a lapia. Well, that's when you got 4 open up. 4 of them is up, open, all right? That's a lapia, okay? 50 baby, read a lapia.
Alafia.
Allow it.
4 mouth up calories. Blessings.
That means what? First of all, it's what? Blessings, okay?
A yes to whatever you ask,
A yes to whatever you ask.
and you may get even more
It may give you even more.
than you requested.
Okay, okay?
Come up sooner than you hoped.
It may come quicker than you think, all right?
Alafia means peace.
Peace,
It represents all the light that is available and able to assist you.
that's your ancestors and the Orishas are sending you their help.
It is yes with a blessing of peace.
Okay? The next one that falls to you is going to be Etoile. Etoile number 2. That's 3 open and 1 closed. That's 3 open mouths and 1 closed. Etoile.
Etwa. A maybe yes.
A maybe. Because when you get that, you gotta go back and find out, because something ain't clear, and what gotta clarify. So you throw a second time, and the second throw will tell you what that answer to that question is. All right?
An unstable response.
Unstable. I mean, they're not sure. Well, what are you talking about? I mean, don't play with me. Tell me, oh, Atlanta talk plain. You know, people talk in riddles and talk around it. Just talk straight. Look, so-and-so, so-and-so, so-and-so. I'm concerned about this. Yes or no? And they'll tell you. The next one is Yashabiyah. That's 2 up and 2 open and 2 closed. 2 open and 2 closed. This
Is an absolute yes.
is an absolute what? Yes. Ain't got to do it second time.
The perfect affirmation answer.
Because what? It is balanced. Wait a minute. Because what? It is balanced.
Between light and dark.
Light and dark. Okay?
Jeffy says without a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, do not ask the same question
And see
again.
that problem, we get that one, but God, get some more. It says, don't ask no more. Can you follow the instruction, people? Once you ask, don't keep asking me the same thing over. Don't keep asking me the same thing. Brother, I'm messing with you. Don't keep asking me the same thing over. I done told you once. Don't, you know what? Yeah, go play tiddlywinks. Yeah, go ahead and do that one. I done told you what to do.
We got
One
Jesus.
time.
Jesus said we could ask him.
Ah, yeah, right. Yeah, all right. So once you get that, go with that. Embrace that. It's gonna be okay. Oh, you know, but we are worried, Ross. We're gonna worry, because we ain't sure. I done told you, it's okay. Now you're gonna, you're gonna make me mad. Keep asking me the same thing over. If your child asks you one time something, you say, yeah, baby, go ahead. And they come back again and ask you again and again, what that do to you? You get angry, don't you? I done told you once. No means no. Can I do so-and-so, so-and-so? Yes means yes. You gotta ask me no more. What's the next one? Okanron. Okanron is when you have, well, it's Okanron here, yeah. You got 1 open and 3 closed. That's enough. That's enough. I mean, it's a thing could change because you got to open there, but that's enough. Read.
What you ask won't happen.
It ain't gonna happen.
Oconron is a firm no.
Check this out.
3 have teamed up against 1.
You got 3 against 1.
The level of contraction or opposition
Yeah.
indicates much work is needed for the blessed in question.
You gotta go
and
back.
concentration.
And now comes in what? Sacrifice. Sacrifice. Something got to be given to get your help that you need to get that thing changed. And a lot of folks don't want to make the sacrifice. It don't necessarily mean go and kill half the livestock yard and all the birds and plant all the gardens. Sometimes a simple bath will do. I didn't get that today because there are certain things that we need to do as people or as supreme beings dealing with human beings. It's called spiritual bath, washing, taking baths with cleansing, using certain herbs. Certain herbs. Now, you know, Bar David in Psalm 51 borrowed one of your cleansing programs, and y'all never saw it. In Psalm 51, he says, "Wash me with what? Hyssop, and I'll be what? Clean." Well, hyssop not only is a clean, but it's a protective herb, can be also drank as a drink and bathed in it.
Get back to JC.
Oh, you Johnny. Okay, but we don't. They're right there in the book. All the things are right there. And the last one, that's the one you don't want. Oh yeah, cool. At 4 down, that's a solid definite no, and don't even think about asking.
Oh yeah.
Now, everything in this has a window of opportunity and a close. All right, read that.
This is a very strong no.
Okay.
And it furthermore indicates that you may need serious spiritual cleansing
See what I'm talking about?
or a total restart in your life on these conditions in order to clear away the negativity that surrounds this issue in your life.
Okay. When that happens, when that falls on your obies, you take them and put them in cold water. Let them sit in cold water for a few hours and dry them off. That cools them down. After every OU put them in clear, cool water. And cool them up. That refreshes them. Wait a day or so, then go back and ask. Did that come through okay? Did we get that? Okay. Put them where? Cool water. Don't be scared to say it. Right here with us. Us black folks. Put them in what? Put the 4 kairos that you got in cold water and let them set. Come a couple days, take them out, dry them off, and go again. But we got to know who the Orisha is that you're dealing with, or you'll deal with your ancestors. You know, the word Mojuba means I pay homage to my what? Ancestors. Mojuba, Egun, that means I pay homage to my ancestors. Hey, look, Grandma, I'm giving homage to you, Granny. Look, because some of you don't speak Yoruba, right? I tell people, it ain't just based in the Yoruba language. They understand what? All languages, because some of in this diaspora don't have our native tongue. So you talk to them like you talk to each other. Look, Mama, what they call it, I need some help. We learn some of the words in Yoruba as a total respect and reconnect. But when you're in trouble, you ain't got time to go through a lot of changes. You know, if I'm getting this word right, if I'm saying it right, we got to take care of business. And you take care of business. Ashay? I mean, may it be so. All right. The book that's passed around, I think that's mine, and the one for sale is up here. Okay. Okay. And you can see my Petra base, she's ready.
You got 2 to sell?
That's it, they gone. The brother got that, and sister got the other one.
Okay.
So, but if you get with me, get with her, we'll get some more. Or we'll get with sister, brother Fred.
Okay.
Yeah, brother Fred. That's hers. I've been marketing that one.
You want to keep this one?
Yeah, I've been marketing that one. So that. Oh, here we go. Man, I don't be handing no money. Anyway, yeah, give it to my Petra baby. Are you getting that? Want to? If I'm out in the book selling business, talk to Sister Quete downstairs. Get with Sister Quete. Those that want to get the book, see if she can get it for you. If she can't get it for you, then you contact Brother Fred. He'll contact me, and I'll get it for you. Okay? So some of these books come directly from the authors, and you may not, but it's going to be a good read. It's going to be a real good read. It's going to enlighten you a lot of things and help you with a lot of things. Plus, it has a lot of the language in it. I thought you should have get one. If you look back in the back, it has the language in it, and what that language means, also it shows you about how to tie these things in. So it's a good read. I just get to all of it. About to come to a close. Any questions so far? About to come because another group coming in. Is there any questions so far? Now, yes, sir.
The other book that she was reading from, where you were getting the definitions from what's on the black on the
Okay.
whiteboard, do you have that book to sell as well?
I don't have it with me, but I can get it together for you. If you leave me a number, we'll get it to you. Or tell us what you do. You got a computer?
Sure.
All right. Come in a minute.
Yeah, computer man. That's
You
computer
get a computer?
man.
Go online and type in basic OB about the definition. Type in, everybody listening? Yeah. Go to your computer, basic OB Abata divination. ABATA. That's from the ancient tongue of our ancestors. That Abba Gadaha Waza Kata. Yeah, well, yeah. That language.
Again, basic
Abata divination.
divination.
Yeah. And you want to go up under the 4 Kara, 5 answers. Okay? So like second and I hold no secret. I'll tell you how to go get it. And you sit down and go to work. Read it, study. And if you have any questions, I'm going to give you my phone number. Are you ready? My name is Baba Yashabiyah. Right there on the board somewhere. Y'all got this? If y'all got this.
Right.
You have this, or erase it. Okay, erase it. Yeah. Anything that I bring for as material to lecture, to teach, you can get copies of it. You can get it. You know. Some things we have are out of print, but you have to reprint it for you. But I want you to be what? Well equipped. So when you go out, you can do what? Defend yourself. Yes, sir.
Nobody, to the people that got those books, nobody can teach you anything. They can give you instructions. You teaches your own self. If you read this book 50 times, I guarantee you.
Oh, you can internalize it then.
Memorize it. You have to read a book. I found out through a long study that my grandmother had me into. She used to make me read books 50 times. If you read this book 50 times and you really want to know this knowledge, you will retain over 2/3 of that knowledge. And if you read it 50 times, when you get through reading it, turn back around and read it again. You can put yourself on a 2-hour-a-day time period. 220. But I guarantee you can do that.
My contact number, I'm in Louisiana, I'm in the state of Louisiana, I'm in Washington Territory, I'm back at home. The number's 2160. I got some numbers in my head. 2160. That is my cell phone number. That ain't my house. When that number rings, you got me on my hip. And this bad boy stay with me 24/7. So I got people all over the country calling me, want help and assistance and guidance, and what about this, and you know.
I should have wrote that bigger. Do I need to write this bigger? Can everybody see this?
Now, everybody today, I want you to do something when you get ready to leave here today. Brother Fred, come here a minute. You got that, brother? That information?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Thank
all right. You can go online and get that.
Can he write the site up there? Write the internet site. Internet site he was talking about.
Oh, that's the name of the book.
That's the name of that's the name.
Basic?
Yeah, basic.
Oh, that's sir.
OBI. Abata divination.
Look it up, man. It's like, I used to even go there.
Huh? 220. All right. So I want to do something. Some people here, some people I'm feeling need a little help. I want to see if they need a little help. Try to help them out, get them going. So Monday when they go out, go back to the plantation, go out there and back out to the thing. They be ready. They're gonna be ready. You know. I'm happy to see my children and grandchildren, first, second, and third, and fourth generation. Thank you. I'm the proud father of 14 children, 36 grand, 8, 10, 9, 12 great grands. Like another showing somewhere. This is one of my grandchildren. You stand up, we call him Fat. That's one. Stand up, little. That's little man tonight. That's one of my grands. Right. Young lady with the black and white on. That was one of my pet baby, one of my wives. You stand, Miss Glory.
Hello.
Wife of 38 years, and Bobby, will you stand? This is the new wife. No, I had them all at the same time. Just quit thinking like that. That's just a lie. I got, you mean Johnny got them? No. That ain't how it works. Everybody's type, we all get along fine. Right. So, I don't mean, what you mean? You got people like, what you in America? Quit thinking needles. So I had to make that correction right quick. But everybody loves everybody. All right. This is called...
All but one person.
Oh, I talk to you, man. You don't... Hey, Legua, we ain't talking about you. We talking about me.
See, that credo,
Okay,
I couldn't,
this, write
one
this on the
word
board.
in that credo I can't say. I can't say
No. Here, okay, write this on the board. Okay.
You gotta get straight.
What I want you to do, I'm going to
Got
offer
to
you
be balanced
something.
with
I'm
it.
ready to close out. Those that might want to know who your Orisha is, you can ask me. I'll do a little thing and ask the question. You can write it down. That won't cost you anything. I'm going to give you a secret today to go home with. This will cost you a little bit. Ain't going to hurt you, just a little bit. Okay. This is called Dudu Oshun Cleansing Soap. Y'all use it? You know about it? Now ask the question. How do you use it? Just wash with it?
Where's my face?
Your face? What else do you do? Just wash and go?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't say anything, just wash and go? Wow.
But that's not the soap that I use. I use that original raw black soap. Is that not the same as that?
No, it's not the same.
Okay.
No, sir, it's not the same.
Then I don't use that.
Okay. I recommend this because it has a lot of the healing properties and blessing properties involved in it when they make it. It has the hyssop, the honey, various things in it. It has tend to foliate when you wash with it. When you use it, if you start thinking positive about what do you want to do, you see this thing work a little bit different. It ain't just a soap. It's one we use in spiritual baths. This. And the 7 holy, and elbows and well, and it's called the 7 holy oils. That's another one. But this we use. This is a good one. And it's downstairs. It's called, the word doo-doo means black. It don't mean what you think it means. It doesn't sound like doo-doo. No, it means black in the Yoruba language. Doo-doo means black in the Yoruba language. And the word Osun is one of the Orishas, which is one of our Orishas. Yeah, beautiful. She's with the honey, she's of honey and the rivers, all that. Also, she deal with a few other things. So you're actually dealing with one of the Orishas when you deal with this. And according to what they're telling me, that a lot of people back when they put it together, they do certain libations and prayers over it before they box it up and ship it out. All of my people that deal with me, that get the spiritual baths and things I recommend, also, when I ask the Orishas if it's okay for them to have it or do it, they don't need anything else, I'm just give it to them. I ask the question with each item that we give, make sure that it's what they want in that particular bath. But I like this because it's a good one. All right? Any other questions? Yes, sir.
You didn't say what you say after.
Oh, well, the affirmation depends on who the Orisha is that's guiding your head. If it's Shango, each one has an acclamation that goes along when you want to invoke or bring that particular energy into play. Sound far-fetched, sound spooky, sound like it's called witchcraft, where witch means witty. People don't, ain't nothing anybody means witty, but witty. And crafty means to be skilled. Witchcraft, look at it. Witty, craft, to be crafty. And what Paul said, I got to be crafty and guile. So I got you folks. As I said in the book, being crafty, I caught you with guile. So these are things. That's it.
Got Bill.
Bill said bypass. Bill said, I didn't bypass Bill. Bill speak for Bill. Yeah. So those might want to know who's dealing with your Ori. When we close out, step up, I'll ask the question and deal with it. As we prepare to close out, always close out with this acclamation to my Orisha. That is Orimula. Orimula, witness of faith, second of Damari, you are more efficacious than medicine. You are the image arbit that averts the day of death. My Lord, Almighty to save, the mysterious spirit that fought death. To you, say, take this first do every morning, the equilibrium that adjusts world forces. You're the one, exaltation is to reconstruct the creature of bad lot, repair of ill luck. He who knows you becomes immortal, the undisposable king, perfect in the house of wisdom, infinite in knowledge, but not knowing thee in full, we are future. If we could but know you in full, all be well with us. Ashe, 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 oh. And thank you for coming.
Thank you. Thank you.
Give me a chair, man.
I talk with you afterwards.
Well, that one is mine.
That number from 8 o'clock, and you can pick up the show if you want to talk. I listen to all time. Most times I'm not doing nothing. Last time I was sitting there, I was sitting there waiting. What time? 8 o'clock. I was sitting there waiting for it to come on and went to sleep. Yeah, 8 o'clock. Yeah, I went to sit there waiting for the show to come on.
On your cell phone.
The number's 909 265 9220.
Thanks.
Yeah, I last said I took a bath and sit down waiting on you to come on with the head down and never listen to the phone. Went to sleep. Woke up fast, so I said, oh, man.
I forgot it, brother. I forgot it. I shot.
The other place I'm teaching at that has that product. Now, I ordered these, I bless these at my home, in my quiet place where I keep my sacred place. But now downstairs, sister has these now. I don't recommend these. Everybody wears these on their head, neck, things. I recommend these because everybody don't wear these. Yeah, these here. So everybody you see got these on your hair, around your neck, right? That's disrespect. You need these. These are the ones that you want. I don't know if they have downstairs or not, and you want them to be open. If you don't know how to open it yourself, because they come like this. And you gotta know how to file it, to pop that open, to see inside. See? That's how it really. These I get consecrated, and we file it and pop that out so you can expose the inside. That's open, that's closed. Okay? And that's why I try to teach our people that when you do these, know what you're doing and help them to better understand. So, and this, yes and no, you don't have to be no initiation, you got to be on no IFA, join no groups and paying no fee for this. This can be done by any person who want to talk to their Orisha, to their Agunguns, or to their Orisha. Because everybody, when you come in this world, you come with one. You know it or not, huh? No, you don't need the board. I say you need a board. I try to use a white towel. You know, somewhere I get something I call special place. This is a divine trait. This one I got to put the powder on here. When I shake it, and I put the mark like up there. I put the markings in here and read the markings and write them out. But I usually take all sacred work because it represents the cosmos and all the elements and the different degrees that we go through. Now, mine at home like this. I got because this one downstairs. This is hers. So if you want to stand in a line right here, I'll get around here and I'll do y'all one at a time. And then you write it down. This brother being first. Don't make me no different. This brother is first or whoever started. Your name, brother?
Henry.
Henry? You want to know which one of the Orishas is good in your head? Yes. Okay. This is very simple. Mojuba, Orisha Grand Council. Put your book down. Your hand. Take your hand and touch your head, here, up here, and the heart. Okay. Blowing it 3 times. You always start with Elegua. Keep it a crossroad. Okay. Elegua. Mojuba Elegua. Henry?
Yes.
Is Henry one of yours? possible. Let's find out. Yeah, okay. Let's see. What's the rest of your name, Henry? Okay. Henry Caldwell, is he one of yours, Iglesias? You may have more than one. Obatala, Mojuba, is Henry one of yours? No. Shango. Shango, is he one of yours? Shell. Shango. Now, yeah. There's 3 up, 1. Shango. Confirmation. Shango. 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 Yeah, 2 up, 2 down. Shango. Red and white. That's it. So I'm going to public, so when you talk to him.
We got one line.
Okay.
Oh, this was right there.
Shango.
You know where to go?
Somebody say.
She said she's in you're an angry brother. Go ahead.
Oh, what you got there for?
Big. Where can you get some of them shell? Where can you get some of them shell? Downstairs?
You want to get the ones, the dark ones, the lighter ones.
One in the open, yeah. You sure she got it?
Juba will reach the Grand Council. Y'all hold on a little bit. Grand Council, Mojuba.
Huh?
Asia, she wants to learn who's governor. Is it illegal? Ladies. Yes, there's somebody else in there. Let's see. Illegal. Oh, sure. She's not listening. Illegal and somebody else. You got 2 on you. That's another one. Obatala. Okay. Sometimes more than one people. I got a brother, got a whole council on his head. Let's see. Get me out. That's 3. Leg one. Get me out. Ah. Now, you no goons, child. No. Amen. Shell. So, womanless child. She priesthood. She gonna wind up in the priesthood. Wow. She gonna wind up in the priesthood. She got 2 Orisas and a womanless. No wonder Isis says she's a blessed child. She's a gifted child. You know what I'm saying? She met Isis yesterday. You know, Isis over the place. And she met her and said, "You gifted. You're a blessed child. You got. You need to be doing this, that, and that." Because she's a hairdresser, right? And so, yeah, that's what you are. That's who. So you like Papa. She's gonna wind up in the priesthood. Wow. Okay, all right, we good? We gotta go? Okay. Okay, we gotta move next door because the group's coming in. Let me move next door.